No joke, we might have just witnessed the best game of football in the history of the sport, and here's why. Having switched formation across every single game, Scaloni faced a tactical conundrum going into the final, having witnessed his team outclass Croatia in a 4-4-2 shape. Many would have expected the 4-4-2 system to feature for a third time this tournament, but Scaloni indeed decided to twist once more. As such, a 4-3-3 system is what followed, and looking at it retrospectively, it was a phenomenal decision, with Scaloni's tactics differing once more. Didier Deschamps would have been expecting Argentina to follow their theme of deploying their fullbacks high and wide to achieve width, yet this was of course not the case. Instead, Scaloni opted to take a leaf out of Luis Enrique's book, almost splitting the pitch in half between defence and attack. As such, Argentina's back four were more conservative than usual, which was a decision implemented to close off France's wide options. Now don't get me wrong, there was a hint of Scaloni's attacking fullback tactic, but only very slightly, and that was because it was only used during sustained build-ups, in which we see the likes of Tagliafico acting as a secondary winger just behind Angel Di Maria, and of course Molina coming in line with De Paul. In the first half, when France found themselves 2 goals down, having failed to even muster a single shot, Argentina had 59% of the ball and had registered 6 shots. Scaloni's side were fully in control, with their possession of the ball limiting opportunities for France, who've mainly relied on counter-attacking play to get their goals. It was certainly a game of 2 halves though in normal time, with France occupying more of the ball, registering 6 shots and getting 2 goals for their very late efforts. The shared theme here is that both sides got their goals having had the lion's share of possession. In a literal sense, a clumsy challenge by Otamendi on Thuram generously gave France a way back in. Mbappe just about buried it with Martinez getting something on it, but what followed was almost unbelievable. Just 1 minute later, the unthinkable happened when Mbappe levelled the score. But if we're looking at this in more depth and how France found their way back into the game, we have to take a look at their shape. The shape of France throughout the entirety of the tournament has been a debate in itself. Is it a 4-2-3-1, is it a 4-3-3, or is it a 4-4-2 base? From what we saw against Argentina, we can only assume that it's a 4-2-3-1 native approach, and this is because of the 4-2-4 system that was a constant shape throughout the game. Ultimately, each of the aforementioned shapes featured in the game, but with Deschamps taking off Olivier Giroud and Ousmane Dembele for Marcus Thuram and Randal Kolo Muani, this made for more of a 4-3-3 shape and ultimately saw the game take a twist. The front three were able to press with greater threat and ambition, ultimately restricting space for Argentina by matching them manfully. The 4-4-2 out of possession shape was a constant throughout and shored up the side defensively. With Deschamps doing all he could from the sidelines, the final touch came in the form of finding a way to lure Argentina out and accelerate the game to a speed which suited their counter-attacking approach. And they did just that, with the likes of Kingsley Coman and Eduardo Camavinga serving as the respective cherries on top of the cake. Deschamps' decision to bring on Camavinga for Hernandez is perhaps the biggest call of the game, with the midfielder by trade playing the role of an asymmetric attacking left-back with great poise and ambition. When the game went to extra time, at 2-2, you knew that there was still a goal to go, and it was always going to be a 50-50 split between PSG teammates Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe. When Mbappe scored his second of the game, we thought it was all over. But in true Mbappe fashion, he was having none of it, and became the second ever hat-trick hero in a World Cup final at just 23 years old. A real sign of what is to come in his career. Ultimately though, the script went to plan, with Argentina and Lionel Messi prevailing in what makes for a phenomenal World Cup bout. That's all from us, but before we go, leave it in the comments. Is Lionel Messi now officially the greatest player of all time? And if you've enjoyed this video, then please drop a like. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing also.